This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. I have received some of the Sims 4 packs for free. Thank you to the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone, JSimLady here. Welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are playing The Long Legacy. Let's just jump right in there, shall we? There have been some big changes to the game. As you can see, I have not gone through and put the save file stuff over into here yet, like I mentioned in a previous video. I do still plan on doing that at some point, but there have been some big changes to the game with the addition of basically at-home businesses. You can now run a lot of different types of businesses straight from your home, which is great for your active lot and active family. Not great for non-active lots and non-active families, and not great for your family as customers or consumers. Only great for your active family as a potential business owner. What is going on here? Okay. She is destroying stuff. It's 6 p.m. Grace is already asleep. It is Thursday night. The kids need to get to bed. They haven't done any of their schoolwork. No, they don't need to get to bed. Okay. Watch TV. They haven't done any of their schoolwork. The toddler is being a menace. Grace is exhausted already, apparently. This family is so chaotic all the time, and they still won't use the couch. What the heck? I mean, he is on that side. Oh, right. We need to... What is your problem? Time to wear black? No attention? Oh, I'm sorry. That's mean, but it's not like your parents haven't paid attention to you, Alexander. And I'm pretty sure that, let's give him a hug, that Connor felt the same way. So, a little bit of sibling rivalry going on there, perhaps? Someone had a phone call just now and it disappeared. Okay, well, never mind. Not my problem. I guess I could help them by cleaning this up for them. They're having so many struggles in life. I guess I could help them out. You know, honestly, that's kind of too long. I think we're gonna sell that. I don't know what made me keep it and want to hang it up there to begin with, but yeah, I think we're gonna sell that. I have my microphone up too high. Hold on. That's a little bit better. Now I can see the screen all the way. We need money. We need money. What kind of a sim is Grace? Nothing that really cares overly about anything in particular. Okay. She's still sad that someone she knew died. Who was it? Did we ever figure out who it was? Oh, Liberty, that's right. Liberty died. I forgot. I thought we hadn't figured it out, but we had, in fact, figured it out. You can take a shower tomorrow, Grace. The boys really need to... He's still sad. That's ridiculous. Do homework. Can we get rid of this? He doesn't need it anymore. Oh, he got a tooth fairy certificate? Really? I think... Connors. Can we put these in those boxes? Why are the walls up? In the box? In the box? Yes? Did I put the walls up? I don't remember that. And now Grace. Everybody's making life so difficult. Stop it, you guys. Actually, you know what we can do? We can sell these because one of our Sims in the future is gonna have to recollect them anyways. And I mean, they're not like the shells, they're not really gonna be anything the kids care about later on. I'll probably eventually sell the shells too, for that matter. Maybe just keep one or something. I guess I could have just kept one of the eggs, but that's okay. We can have Adeline look for eggs when she gets a little bit older, possibly. Or have them each look for another egg the next time Springfest comes around, and keep one each or something. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Kind of, we just really need the money more right now, and Grace went to bed. Ridiculous, Grace. Ridiculous. Connor went to bed too. You need to do your homework, Connor. I'm sorry, but you just do. What does Adeline need? She needs to go to bed. Let's have Grace read her to sleep, I think. Read toddler to sleep. Hopefully these guys finish their schoolwork quickly. You need to go to bed. Wait, do you need to shower or anything? No, so you need to sleep, because you do have to work tomorrow. Okay, that was a chaotic entry back into the game. I was feeling a little overwhelmed there for a minute, but now everything is settled back into normal life. Is there anything that we can have Grace do to start a business at home? Not really, honestly. And you know what? Because we need the money more than we need anything else right now, we're gonna sell that. I can't think of anything in particular that Grace would start a business as. She doesn't really, like, overly care about anything, like, career-wise, and she never really has. Her focus is on the family. Alright, I'm gonna have her go to bed. I'm gonna have Connor use the bathroom tonight, even though it's getting late. And I'll have Alexander use the bathroom in the morning. No! No! Oh wait, which one is which? Oh, okay, I got confused. Okay, he has his homework. You need to keep your homework in your thing. What's this? He got a postcard from somebody? Cool. Oh, he's got another school project. That's annoying. We don't have the room for school projects, boys. Come on. This is cool and all, but... did that lady ring the doorbell? No! I'm so mad at her. Go away. You woke everybody up? Go away, lady. It's like the middle of the night. I hate that they have random Sims just showing... What the heck? That's not what I clicked on. Oh, maybe he's just not tired anymore? That's weird, but okay. I wish he would just stay in bed, though. Because he's gonna be exhausted come morning when he actually needs to get up for work. Why won't she go to bed? Wait, do they not have a good relationship anymore? No, they do. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, moving on with life. Oh, they're cuddling. That's so cute. Okay, everybody is starting to get up and moving for the day. I'm gonna sell the computer even though it's massively depreciated. I'm gonna get the money out of it instead because we're really gonna have to start saving up some money here. I think what I've decided is that yes, Connor will be our next heir and he will live here in this house until his brother and sister grow up and move out. And so that could be a little while yet. I don't know for sure what we're gonna do with Grace and Tsubasa yet. Once the brother and sister are moved out, we might have Connor move out into his own place alone. But I haven't thought that far ahead yet. But for now, Connor will live here, and we will kind of dual action Grace and Connor until the brother and sister are grown and move out. That's my plan. And so for now, we're gonna need the money. Because we're gonna have to add a separate room on for Connor at some point. I think what we'll do is we'll just move the house this way a little bit and put a second room on here like we were going to do for Adeline, but then didn't know you weren't supposed to get leftovers. Connor's cooking breakfast for everyone. That's so annoying. He's trying. And now they're arguing. Nice. Okay, let's just speed through this. No, send all students alone. Now Subasa is getting leftovers when poor Connor is trying to cook breakfast and it's too late. Oh, it's way later than I thought it was because it's already 8. Whoops. I didn't realize it was getting so late. Connor's gonna miss school. Sorry, Connor, but you have to go to school hungry. You're gonna have to eat at school. Although that one bite filled up his hunger enough to not be starving. Interesting. Anyways. Actually, you know what? While we're thinking about it and doing it, I think we'll keep, like, I don't know, one of the shells. Which one do I like the best? I kind of like this one. That one's pretty cool, but I also kind of like this pink one. But this is like a stereotypical shell. That's 10, 50, 40, 60, 120, 20. I think we'll keep this one and we'll sell the rest for the money. And then the boys can look for more eggs and we'll keep like 1 egg, you know, just to have some stuff here that they've collected over the years. Oh, there's this too. How much is that worth? 550? Yeah, we'll keep it. And we'll mark them heirlooms. Can we mark this whole box as an heirloom? It is. We'll make that an heirloom. Oh, wait. No. Stop, Subasa. Okay. It's gotta be Grace's heirloom. Grace has already... What? Do I still have all of these as heirlooms? Wait, what are Grace's heirlooms? The handprints and birth certificates are Grace's, and you're only allowed 5? Is that what it is? So if she'd have had one more set of handprints, she wouldn't have been able to make them all heirlooms? I think we're gonna go ahead and not make those heirlooms. Oh, I think we'll make the birth certificates heirlooms, but... I want them all to be heirlooms, though. Maybe we'll make the handprints heirlooms. No, I don't know what to do. These don't have the baby's outdoor study outside. The teacher announces some outdoor study time to get the kids out of the classroom for a while. Should Connor take his studying outside or just go hang outside with his friends until it's time to go back in? Honestly, if it were me, I'd probably just hang out with my friends. I wouldn't do any actual homework, or I'd just sit there staring off into the distance. Now that Alexander gets pretty good grades, some bullies have been picking on him lately. Should he confront them with a witty comeback or ignore them and hope they'll pick a different target? Confront them? I don't know. After 30 minutes of laughing and having fun with friends, Connor feels totally refreshed and ready to go back to work. It's almost like his brain functions better when he's well-rounded, you think? Alexander unleashes a tirade of poetic insults and put-downs, then drops an imaginary mic. The bullies quickly lose interest in harassing someone who's willing to stand up for himself. Okay, nice. They're learning stuff about each other still. He has to go to work. Okay, what do I do? Because if future generations have more than 3 kids, which will never happen, probably, or even just 3 kids and all 3 have handprints, that's gonna be bad. Give food to Adeline. We will give her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know how this works. Like, if we make this an heirloom, does all the stuff inside become heirloom stuff too? How does that work? I do not know. I guess really it doesn't make sense to make like birth certificates and stuff heirlooms. It would be more things like this would be heirlooms, right? Little trinkets that they've collected over the years as a family. Probably, right? And that's kind of why we have the box. So I'll remove heirloom status from all of this stuff. And I think we're at a point now where we're just gonna put all this stuff in the family keepsake box. And at some point we can get a box for her collection here, maybe? Or maybe not, I don't know. We should also add a basement on. Oh, that's right. Each generation has to finish the collection. And then that collection has to be carried on by the next generation. So how are we gonna do that if they live in separate houses? I guess they'll just have to continue to live in the same house. But we can make things like this family heirlooms for the heir if we want. I just thought it'd be sweet to have at least a couple of family heirlooms that are passed down besides birth certificates and collections, which are kind of a part of the challenge for us. Oh, why is he mad? He's gotta go potty, yes, but... Oh, right. He's having like a midlife crisis. Get over it, dude. Nobody's got time for your midlife crisis. She needs a bath and stuff. So let's go potty and then potty train Adeline, and then we'll give her a bath. There we go. I know I'm cheating a lot by helping them out by washing dishes or throwing trash away for them, but Grace has designated an heirloom. Okay, she did that with these two things right here. And if we get a couple of eggs or whatever, we can do that there. What is going on? Can we potty train her and then give her a bath? Let's sweat. What a rush. The boost of adrenaline is making Connor feel amazing. Should he firmly embrace with his astonishingly sculpted arms that he likes fitness? Sure, why not? Exam results, Alexander is below average, but Connor aced it. Okay, interesting. Hey Grace, I've been thinking about getting to know Brent Hecking better as a friend. Sure, go for it. And it's the weekend! Ugh. Maybe we can leave Adeline with the boys for a little bit while we go collection hunting? I don't know why Alexander is getting such bad grades. That's not his. I think this is his. He needs to finish that. I think that came from elementary school, honestly, though. This one is Connor's, and he needs to work on that a little bit, too. What is your problem? Why does she keep coming by? I don't like that. I don't like that they have random stranger Sims just popping in and knocking on our door constantly all the time. It's so annoying. Alright, let's assist these guys with their things. Yay, he earned extra credit because he finished his project. We'll place it in here. Missing out on the world. How can I help him? Sleep in a coffin, perform 5 camping activities, skip work, woohoo in a risky place. I guess the next time around we can have him skip work? Maybe that'll make him slightly happier. Oh, he finished his robot. Nice. It's the weekend. I'm just letting these guys all do whatever they want. Wait, I missed that. Romantic satisfaction. Romantic satisfaction. Whether it be a divorce, loss of a job, or losing a loved one, grief is a normal, albeit tough part of life that every sim has to navigate. Nothing to see here. Nope. Grace is feeling perfectly fine. Is it the denial grief type, or is Grace totally okay? So she's in denial grief right now about Liberty dying. Okay, that's kind of sad. Also, that's right, I was gonna have her go over and see if we could find Liberty's tombstone. I wonder how she died. That is not gonna look like that when we go over there, I don't think, because this is an old save file. It's New Year's Eve? Really? Oh, wait, slow down. In the midst of a midlife crisis, Tsubasa has decided photography is his thing and wants to do it more often. Okay, that's fine by me. I don't mind that at all. That could be a little bit, but it's probably not one of the things. Oh wait, where am I? One of the things, where is the midlife crisis stuff? Yeah, it has nothing to do with this. I might have to have him skip work and see if that makes him happier. Grace, why do you keep putting on that old shirt? And you broke the toilet? What? That's so annoying. What's stinky? She said something is stinky, but I don't see anything that's stinky. Okay, sure, totally. Okay, it's 8 a.m., so I think we can go over here. I want to see if we can find Liberty's. There's nobody over here anymore? Where did everybody go? No, they're still here, even though Liberty isn't. Wait, how does she not know him? How does she not know either one of them? And it did change. That's weird. It wasn't supposed to have changed. Maybe because I never played this a lot? There it is, right there. Okay. Can't plan a social event if you are not greeted. Darn it. Can we put this in, I can't put this in my inventory? Oh wait, can I just drag it into my inventory? There we go. Okay. I don't know how she didn't know them before. That's weird. I'm fairly certain they were also part of the welcome wagon, but maybe they weren't. I don't know. That was a long time ago. Alright, let's have her travel to the New Crest Cemetery, because I do believe I did place that lot, at least. I did, but it's the broken one. I forgot to change it for the new one that works properly. Can we do that real quick? Let's see if I can change it for this one. The Allpack save file version without the broken tombstone there. There we go. And it is a cemetery. Okay. I doubt Liberty is the first one to die, but I guess we'll sell off this one and we'll put her tombstone here and we'll go ahead and mourn Liberty. We can't have a funeral for her. Oh, we can plan a funeral for her. Maybe that will help? Grace apparently really cared about her a lot. Who's that? And these are just empty tombstones. Oh, okay, that's creepy. Liberty's in the tombstone thinking about herself. Interesting. And these over here are also just empty tombstones. And we'll replace them with other tombstones of other Sims as we go along, as we find them and stuff. Okay, so the departed Sim is Liberty, the host is Grace. I guess we can invite our family. But I don't know who Liberty was friends with. I'll just invite people we have a good relationship. Oh, we want Summer and Travis to come. But again, Summer is missing. Huh. Well, he lives in their neighborhood, but we can't invite him. Darn it. Can't invite Travis either. We'll go with Travis, and we'll go with Clement Frost instead of these random Sims that I don't remember who they are now. Hired mourner. You can hire mourners and an entertainer? That's... no. We don't care about dress or color. I guess mourn the deceased. I don't think we can serve food. Give a eulogy. And maybe light candles. And actually, Grace is really broken up about this, so we're gonna give a mournful eulogy. This is my first time. We're gonna do it right here. This is my first time doing a funeral. Adeline has been sent to daycare? What? No, she hasn't. She's right here. Why is he having intense... he's like a teenager. Okay, so lead funeral activities. I don't know. Funeral, eulogize mournfully. We'll do it right here, graveside, I guess, because I wasn't thinking. I could have dragged that up to the casket and done it in there, but that's okay. I don't know how to light candles, though. How do we light candles? Oh, maybe it's under funeral? Light candles. There we go. Sorry, I'm interrupting her eulogy. Aww. That is not an outfit I picked out for her. That's weird. Aww, the baby is crying. We need to take her inside. These are objects found in build mode that are designed to work well with funerals. The Simple Life, Simple Death podium. Okay, I don't know what any of that was for, but sure. Pick her up and take her inside, please. It's freezing out here. I should have done the funeral inside. Okay, we lit candles. 3 of 7, huh? Yeah, you know, I should have replaced this with the buffet table. That would have been assign sim, Liberty. There we go. I don't have any pictures of her to put in the picture frames I put here, so that kind of stinks. But what else can we do? Everybody's mourning her again. I have to lead 7 activities. Let's do a moment of silence, I guess? I haven't seen Liberty once. Ah, the baby is outside again. I don't know if I can control her. Go in there before you freeze to death. Liberty's not even showing up to her own funeral. That's weird. Who's this guy? A departed sim. That much I figured out. Those are empty. Oh, Adeline leveled up. Earn and gravestone inventory. Okay, there's nobody in here. That's what I thought. I thought maybe the game would put it in there, but I guess not. Alright, you know what? Oh, we can't. We can't send any of them home, and the baby can't go anywhere either. And I don't have any food or anything here. Because I wasn't actually planning on doing a funeral. I was just gonna bring Liberty here, but then I realized I could do the funeral. Okay, we gotta end this. It's gold at least. And we gotta go home. Because Adeline is very hungry. I guess I could have clicked to go to daycare, but now it's too late. But he's gonna take her home anyways. That's gotta be a glitch, right? Okay, so it was a bit of an abbreviated funeral, but at least Liberty got a funeral. That's pretty nice, right? And maybe that'll make Grace feel better. She feels comforted from attending a funeral. She liked the funeral home. She said that a friend passed. Upset about something. Oh, from grieving. She's upset, but also comforted. Why did you not go home, Alexander? On that note, everybody is finally back home. I think I'm gonna leave them to have the rest of their weekend. We'll catch back up with them on Monday morning in the next episode. Connor still has, where am I going here? Here. 7 days until he ages up and becomes our temporary co-matriarch / patriarch, in this case, because it's one of each, until his little brother and little sister grow up and move out on their own. The thing is, it's gonna be a long time. Like, I believe Alexander, where's Alexander? I believe Alexander has a long time till he grows up. Yeah, 18 days till he becomes an adult. And she's got, 20 days or whatever it is, plus 2 till she becomes an adult. It's gonna be a long time before these guys are adults. As soon as Connor gets married or these two become adults and move out on their own, that's when we'll have Connor buy his first house and everybody will move to his house if they're all still in the home, which I don't think these two will be still in the home at that point. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to have the parents from the previous generation stay with the next generation, just because of how I decided that they each have to find a complete collection and then every heir has to hang on to that collection. There's no other way of doing it unless the parents stay in the home with the next generation. So I've decided that's what we're gonna do. This first generation was just a whole lot of trial and error for me, trying to figure out how I want to do this legacy, how I want everything to play out, how I would choose my heirs and everything. And now I think we're just about there to where we've figured everything out. And again, it might be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, and then Connor will become our co-heir. And at that point, I will do a complete recap of Grace's time as the sole heir. So if you don't want to go back and watch all of the episodes, that's totally fine. I will do a complete recap of her life to this point. New romance dynamic, wholesome, yes please. I'll do a complete recap, a video of her life to the point where Connor becomes the heir. And yeah, you can just watch that one video, because I don't blame you. Maybe you don't want to go back and watch all of them. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna leave this one here. If you're enjoying this series, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!